Welcome again, one and all. Uh, insert me fumbling my intro yet again. Hello, hi, hello everyone. Hi Ren, hi Jackies. Hello to everyone else. It's more blueprints today. Big surprise, I know. And also big surprise, I activated my brain cell today. I tapped into my brain cell today. And I was looking over the VODs, the previous VOD specifically. Again, as usual, as I do. And I found something, and then I went through my notes and looked over my notes again, and I realized something. I realized a couple things actually. And I'm being obscure about it because I am always obscure about everything, and I don't like I I hate giving straight answers. I hate it. No. But I did realize a few things, and I did learn something. Some things have come to my attention. But I'll elaborate further once I get into the game. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I know I've been doing terrible. So you cheated? What? How? What do you mean? This is defamation. This is an accusation right off the bat. What do you mean I cheated? I looked over the VODs. Is looking over my own past gameplay really cheating? Figuring things out off stream is cheating? Dang it. Frick. God damn it. If only I had known. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't stream blueprints anymore. I cheated. I came to a conclusion off stream. This is the end of the blueprint series. I'm really sorry, guys. I think... I'm joking, Bees, I promise. Don't worry, Ren. I know you're joking. It's fine. I think it's okay. I mean, it's a single-player game. It's as much cheating as I want it to be. But, like, I'm trying to be honest about, like, not looking stuff up. But I think going over my own VODs is free range. That's clean. That's fine. I can do that. I can go over my VODs. I can go over my notes again. Because I've done that before. I've realized stuff in Outer Wilds and Fez, I think. Maybe in Oberdin. Probably not in Oberdin. Maybe in Oberdin. I've realized stuff in previous games that I've played off stream. And it's those shower thoughts or waking up out of bed thoughts that lead to the true conclusions. It's your own conclusion, doesn't mean it's right, simply a conclusion. That's true. Doesn't mean it's correct. It just means it's a conclusion I came to. But I can only test it on stream. So I think it's fine. As long as you guys are here for the actual action, I'm okay with that. So, to start things off, I was looking over the past VOD, and I was thinking back to that cutscene for opening the grotto, door. Let me just grab my package here first. So I was thinking about the grotto door, and I was thinking about the numbers that show up on the screen, as well as the words Court, Castle, and Cloak. How many trophies do I have? 6. I can get the Bullseye trophy soon. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking, yeah. I need to, stop playing to actually get my words through. I was thinking about the cutscene, thinking about the numbers, and on a whim, I decided to put the binary numbers that flashed up on the screen into a binary to text converter. And I got 4 letters. I got A-R-I-E. Ooh, what do I want to take today? I feel like I never take the tool shed. Don't know if I'd want the root cellar. Root cellar is nice if I get, the kennel. But the tool shed is early stuff. I'll take the tool shed. I, never take it. Got a lockpick kit. And a hammer. Nothing else. But yeah, I put it into a converter, and I got ARIE. And that probably wouldn't stand out to me so much if not for the fact that ARIE is the first 4 letters of Aries, like Fen Aries or Arinda Aries. And that's the name of like the regions, right? The realms. And the fact that all those words in the cutscene end with or start with C makes me feel like there might be some sort of admin password that starts with ARIE. So I was thinking I'd do ARIE, C, S, maybe like something else like O for Arinda Aries, F. Let's start with C though. No. ARIE, S. Nope. ARIE, O. Nope. Okay. Glad to see that led nowhere, because that means I can close off that line of thinking. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Another thing that I came up to, another conclusion, is that Aries, like the zodiac sign, not specifically like the zodiac sign, specifically like the realms, the areas in this game, the actual fictional world of the game, because they're called Fen Aries, Arinda Aries, Arch Aries. Maybe I should try Airy A for Arch Aries. I really should have tried that. I'm wasting steps here. But yeah, I just figured that maybe that was important. But you know, just because it's important here doesn't mean it's probably not important somewhere else. Airy A. Nope. That's fine. Another thing that I thought about was I was looking at some of the notes I had about the terminal, and I was thinking about how the mail is only available from the office. And I remember that you can turn on the mail permissions from the Blackbridge Grotto terminal. So I was thinking, what if different terminals have different mail? Because I've neglected to check mail outside of doing the breaker box puzzle. So maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know, just a thought. Well, here's security. We could test it right now. Yeah, let's test it. Do security. Do the keycard system stuff as usual. I'll set the level to high. Change it to unlocked. Let's view the inventory, I guess. Yeah, figured. Let's log in. Let's see the mail. Stop recording. It is different. God, how long have I been sitting on this? If you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he's working on in the clock tower. Finally, Jean says. I can't believe this. I was sitting on this information and I was like, oh yeah, the mail is on. That means I can look at the office mail in all the other terminals. Haha, yep. That's definitely what it meant. For my part, I can't understand the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. Okay, well, I guess we have more leads. I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. Ah. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in the room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also proposes a security risk, I advise we either remove it or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. So chances are they might have installed the greenhouse lever after the weight room lever. Sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This is not something I considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion. I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he expressed interest in installing the secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience. So this may be a perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he wish to do so. And I will hydrate. Thank you for the fats, Ren. Okay. Spill lore. Stop recording. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have the tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha. Just some lore, I suppose. Okay, well, let's remote terminal access to the laboratory. Get an experiment for today. I wonder if I could access the lab's mail from here. Oh, package management. This is new. You may use this tool to create your own custom package of experiments, mixing and matching from all available experiment triggers and effects. Oh. I'm dancing on that end streamline. Please no, Ren. Please. The day just started. Create custom packet. Oh. So I can, like, choose which of them I like? Select 8 or more. Well, let's see here. What do I think I'd be able to do a lot? Guess the bedroom one, maybe like apples. Bypass the security door, I'm not sure. Probably not this one. Maybe this one, there's a couple of red rooms. First time you enter each room on rank 9. That can only be triggered 5 times. But it's pretty easy. No, rank 9 isn't the antechamber. I could be devious and end it when you do the Don't Starve stream and make Jeans mad. I feel like that'd be worse. For each room with a fireplace you draft. Does it have to be a lit fireplace? I might turn that one on. I'll kill you. You will die. For every room you draft in the next 40 seconds. I could probably get a few rooms drafted in 40 seconds. Time you access a different terminal today. Draft an upgraded floor plan. I've got a couple upgraded ones. Each time you pull an antechamber lever. What, the north lever, west, east in the secret garden, east in the great hall, south in the freaking... Ooh, a B stream. I wonder if gamer planes. I'm back in the fucking building again. Yeah. Welcome back. Hope you didn't miss the building. Each time you draft a tomorrow room. I don't know if I have that many tomorrow rooms. Drafting a hallway from a hallway might be easy. I could do like secret passage, get a hall, maybe like an aquarium. You know the bridge in Snowden from Undertale? Like that, but it works. Maybe drafting archive floor plans, finding trash while digging. I think this one might actually be good with the nurse's station, actually. Lose 10 steps and then, because when I enter the nurse's station, when I'm below a certain amount of steps, it just gives me the steps. So I couldn't I just like spam that for 10 easy triggers on my experiment? It'd make the nurse's station actually useful. Don't want that. Don't know if I want that. Don't know. Probably not this. Probably not that. No. No. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. I think this is good. Select 8 or more experimental effects. Well, definitely letters delivered to the mailroom. And remove a crate from the tunnel, I guess. Don't need to mess with a reservoir. Stock your pantry with fruit. Don't know what that would do. Permanently adding gold would be nice. I'm looking out for the permanent stuff. I guess a star is also permanent. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. This just seems bad. This doesn't seem that good. This doesn't seem too good. That doesn't seem good. It could be useful. Could also be useful. Probably not. Adding aquariums is always funny. I've not messed around with spreading dirt on the driveway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to do stock your pantry with fruit and spread dirt on the driveway. Bridge and Snowden for Undertale like that, but it's working. Good luck finding me, Jeans. Guys, please don't, please don't fight. It would suck. I would be sad. All right, let's see what we get. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I could get it immediately. I could remove 10 crates from the tunnel, supposedly. I want to do it. Start it. I'm actually also going to pause the experiment first. Let's pause it, just so I can look at my map. Oh, right, this is what our map looks like right now. Okay, we can resume the experiment. This feels more like action and consequence. Well, yeah, that's what the lab experiments are. You take action and there is a consequence. There is always a consequence for your actions. No matter what you do, consequence will catch up eventually. Okay, don't check the map. Do not check the map. Can I check the map on here? I can't! I can't check the map on here. That sucks. Wait, that actually sucks. That's horrible. I was talking about the exchange between Jeans and I. Ah, I see. Okay. That sucks. I did remove a crate from the tunnel, though. But that actually super sucks. I'm going to swap my gems and my coins. Okay, I have to remember what rooms I've drafted. I have to remember what the house looks like. Can I get the nurse's station, though? Will it happen? Get the funeral parlor here. Pick up the wind-up key. This is a challenge run now. 2 false statements. Only true statement. White box is empty. I don't have money for the commissary anymore. Oh no, the no checking map condition makes it so I can't check my map. I didn't think it would count if I did it while I was drafting. That's actually kind of funny. Well, theoretically steps would be important, no? So I might take the... No, I'll take the breakfast nook here. 10 whole steps from here? Magnifying glass. Yum. Yum. The morning room, the conference room is a good pick. Always a good pull. Let's draft off of here. I could get the secret passage to force out the nurse's station. That could be good. Oh, I want the greenhouse. I definitely want the greenhouse. Because I want to try to see if I can break that wall there. I guess let's go in. Get our gems. Get a free water can. Can of water ing. This game was in development for like 5 years. You think they didn't think about checking your map while drawing? Yeah, you're right. You right, Jeans. Key to the bedroom. Oh, he didn't get it. Might as well take the spare room. I could take the courtyard here. The attic is also nice. The attic pretty much guarantees like a shovel. Maybe a broken lever if I wanted. I'll take the courtyard though for the doors. Use my watering can here. I have a sledgehammer. No item, really. More gems that I don't need. This is the west wing? I've never drafted the terrace on the west wing, I don't think. Let's take the hall here, though. I'll take the hallway here. I'm on a 42 watch streak right now. Yay, yippee, yay, hooray. Glad you didn't miss the Secret Monday stream, Jeans. I would have been sad if you'd missed it. Take the veranda here. I have plenty of gems. I can just buy whatever I want. Open the doors to whatever rooms. Even more gems. I was there, I just didn't chat. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Take the Geist bedroom. Because I was playing Terraria with a friend. How was it? You guys make a lot of progress? The garage here. I might take the den for the... No, take the garage for the keys. I have so much stuff. I have all the gems in the freaking world. The early laundry room is actually quite helpful. For just getting every single gem ever. They haven't beat the vanilla game on regular difficulty and I'm making them do a Calamity Death Mode playthrough? That's evil. Wait, you're evil. That's so rude. Why would you do that? I already have the laboratory experiment running, so I don't really need that. I could check the mail on the lab. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Could I not just do the checking the map thing right off of this? The bureaucratic bee frivolously spending our precious jewels while the rest of us poor slowly starve from the lack of variety. I'm sorry you guys don't like blueprints. I don't know what to say. Game is fun. We're post mech bosses right now, so it's working, I think. Okay, that's good. Let's take the aquarium here. I could just do the map opening thing off of the bedroom. I'm pretty sure. Because it gives me 2-step when I enter it. I mean, neither of these are helpful particularly. I mean, some of these are helpful particularly. You'll ever have the urge to scream, but you can't because it's really late, and an ex-sheriff lives across the street? Do not scream. Ren, listen to me. I know it's tempting, but please. My incessant begging for more Don't Starve is the only variety we've had for like a month. Can't say I've had that urge. Sometimes you get the urge to scream. I know what that feels like. But when an ex-sheriff lives across the street, that sounds kind of, Oh, broken lever for free. I can just draft the workshop and get that, power hammer and go to the greenhouse. Get the drawing room. The humble and silencing pillow. True. But it's not as visceral when there's a pillow. Ooh, I was kind of hoping for the workshop. Take the breaker box, though, to turn off the doors. I also accidentally called Kathy. Didn't mean to add my phone over my tablet by palm at the call button. Ah, the classic palm dial. It's like a butt dial with your hands. We're in rank 7 already. I don't even need to pick up that gem. No, I probably should. I'd hate to be wasteful. A cloister, and get the cloister. It's more doors. Kathy is going to judge you for this forever, and they will never forget you doing that. Yes, that's true. The drafting studio. Almost gave myself a panic attack. Oh. Does that mean we only have 2 left? We only have 2 new floor plans left from the drafting studio. Discover your room and soundproofing panels. How do you think I can scream at 1 a.m. and not make my way? Not make... Guys, I need to think before I speak. Not wake my neighbors. Oh, I thought you were just an asshole neighbor. We have 2 floor plans. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, we take the dovecote. Tails, we take the vestibule. Heads. The dovecote is mine. Devout bird watcher and amateur ornithologist. Mary had petitioned for uncle to build for years to build this on the estate. Bird room. Get birded. So this should be the corner of rank 8, should it not? Yeah, judging by the room orientations, I think this is the corner. Take the break room. Might get a secret garden key or something. 7. 12 squared. That's 144. Oh no, this is inverted. Sorry, 21 minus 20. Sorry. They're introducing the inversions now. That's 12. 25 inverted, that's 52. Minus 2 divided by 10, that's 5. I was an asshole neighbor. Good to know that you've learned from your ways. Oh, this isn't the corner. Oh. This is right next to the antechamber. I was in the wrong place. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get the nursery. Tested it before and you can barely hear outside my window, my studio now. I should get some soundproofing foam of some kind. I feel like that would be nice. Take the dining room. It's the fish! And we also have an aquarium, so I get the extra 10 steps. I mean, you are very loud, although my parents claim they can still hear me from the inside the house. That makes sense, you know? I don't expect soundproofing to completely nullify the sound, just to dull it mostly. Although, they didn't hear me belt out 4 guttural primal screams that one night, so they might be lying. Maybe those screams are just less guttural than you thought. Take the observatory here. We have 55 stars. There is the Inkwell. The Southern Cross. I'd prefer if it was What happened? B, you were there? Can't just say that one night. Which night was it? Was it the roaring kind? I think we should make Wolfie stream horror games. I was on the verge of passing out. Oh yeah, I remember that. Now that you mention it, I remember that. I could get into the antechamber, but that's not really important right now. I only have a silver key, not a secret garden key. Ooh, the servants' quarters. Take the morning room here. Which time? Peach Attorney had let out full 4 power screens? Yeah, I remember that. And none of those times did the stream actually pick up the screams. It probably picked up like the first quarter second of it. Yeah, none of which the stream caught. That's the funny part. Drafting down from rank 8. I think this goes to the corridor. I'm just gunning for the nurse's office. Take the East Wing Hall. I always miss Peach Attorney. You really need to account for yourself more, Jeans. I guess the archives isn't that bad. You know, more doors always good. Take the den. That's blocked off. There's a door there. I can't wait to check the map. Oh, this is the foundation. I can't wait to check the map once I've completed the house. Here's the elevator. Oh, this led to nowhere. I took the archives for no reason. Twitch has notified me for them for some reason. Do you have notifications on for Peach Stream? That might be the issue. I don't want one with many doors. I guess if I take the weight room, it'll get out of the pool. You do? Well, I don't know how to help you, Jeans. I don't want rooms with many doors. I want specifically the nurse's office. Please, it's like the big synergy room. Could be this? Oh, well, this is still good. I won't be sad about the treasure trove. No complaints here. I get notifications for every other Peach stream, so I don't know why stream hates Peach Attorney. Pink boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements. Okay. I need to escape before I alt-tab here, because it will take my steps, probably. So, black prints. Was it a blue box with moon? I think it was a blue box with moon. Box with moon. Green memo. Green memo. All boxes marked with the moon are contain false statements. Boxes marked with the moon are false. We'll say marked by the moon to keep it simple. And was it a moon box? Yes, it was. But if all boxes... Oh, pink boxes, not all boxes. Pink boxes marked by the moon are false. Understood. I'm hop out, have fun though, V's. Thank you for showing up, Ren. Glad you could be here. Have a good day. Appreciate ya. What is 5 gems? Is it the trophy room? I thought I axed that. Well, I guess I could find out. Oh. Oh no, this is the throne room. Okay. Oh, Sanctum Key! Yippee! Bye, Ren. Oh, and there's a king piece here. I see. Oh my god! This is ein neues level! Ugh. Chair. This is a very cool room. But for what? Or why? 5 gems for a sanctum key and a north lever? It's rare. The former seat of power of Arinda areas before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Ah! There's an Arinda Aries sigil there. Maybe try reclaiming the crown, duh. Well, geez, I wonder how I do that. Okay, well, I'm going to write all this down. Throne room. Has paintings, of course. Had a sanctum key. Contains the backup north lever. And it has a king piece. Anything that I missed? I should probably nose around a little bit more. This is a left-handed guy, but all the other guys are right-handed. Why are you left-handed? He's not gonna tell me. Are you secret? Are you cool? Are you mystery? Candle? Chess? There is no mystery. There is only confusion. Okay, I should really get back to, like, the bedroom. Well, 10% of the population is left-handed, so statistically he should be there. Oh, fair enough. I respect the accuracy. The accuracy. I'll climb in my grave now. How old is Simon? Simon is 14. 14 years at most. I'm trying to find the bedroom. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. I didn't find the nurse's office. That's okay. I think I can still do it off of the bedroom. God, look at that map. It still works. Did it not? What? Oh. What'd you do with that Acura V? Oh, I've used all my steps and I must call it a day. Okay. It didn't work off of the bedroom. The garden castle. Wow, wait. It's a TA. Okay, well, it didn't work off of the bedroom. That's fine. We didn't have any more doors we could draft off of anyway, it seems. Except the rotunda. I could have drafted off the rotunda. And that's a tall boy. I think he's pretty normal. Oh, I didn't even get a workshop for the throne, or not the throne, the greenhouse. Oh well. He almost meets that armor at eye level. He's a tall fella, you know. He eats his apples, he eats his bananas, his oranges. Getting a lot of healthy meals regularly. Have you seen a 14-year-old? Not many. The only young people I know are like my cousins or friends' siblings, I guess. Friends' baby siblings. I should make a wish. Bing. I guess I could go down to the tunnel and see if it actually removed any of the crates. The shelter. The shelter also has a terminal. There might be mail there. Oh. Oh, I can use my arrow keys or my WAS to select. Take the shelter, though. Take the shelter, check the terminal, go back outside, see the tunnel. Like, song. So your cousins are the only 14-year-olds you've ever seen? I mean, like, I've seen quite a lot of 14-year-olds when I was in elementary school, if that's what you're wondering. Or not elementary school. No, that's when I was in high school. Grade 9 was like high-ish school. I was a 14-year-old. Elementary. Yeah, you know, I didn't really think about it. But it's fine. Stay put the situation. Electronic mail. Yes, and don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I'm the only lab technician with network access and the only one who uses this terminal. We're gonna get you more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials. I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration. I think it'd be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm that. Methinks you need to go back. Well, dang, that's kind of hurtful. What the heck? Man, I'm being bullied again. This sucks. All we did in school was learn logic puzzles, yes. That's the only thing I know, is logic puzzle. In terms of area, there's not nearly as much room in here as I remembered from my youth. If it was me, I wouldn't mind with the 4 of us and the space we are going to need for planning. Doing this would be a sustainable situation for more than a week, a fortnight at best. It's 2 Armor. This is probably Mary talking to Randolph. Pass the message on, and your uncle says he may have... Yeah, it's Mary. May have an idea for a more long-term solution, but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly he has in mind. This morning when I saw him look at today's blueprints, I saw he drafted the pump room, a floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very long time. Every class was Rubik's Cube. I have a feeling you may all be taking a boat ride shortly. Yeah, this is before they went to the safe house. Stay put. It's finally happening. We just got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Hang tight for now. I see. Alright. Now that we've done that... Actually, I wonder if there are any more data transfers as well. No packets. Alright. Let's go to the laboratorium. And let us do an experiment. Ooh. Now these are all permanent. That is as expected. Do I want to do bedrooms or do I want to do upgraded floor plans? What is upgraded? The nook, the spare room, technically. The courtyard is also upgraded. The hallway? I think it might be upgraded floor plans for today. And we'll remove crates from the tunnel again. Because this just seems convenient. Because there are a couple of upgraded floor plans. Yep. Alright, and let's go see if the crates are actually being removed. I need to know for myself. I need to confirm. When do we get Aquarium Plus? Imagine. Fishier aquarium. What would the aquarium upgrades be like? Were they in... No. Would it even have upgrades? What upgrades did I see in, like, the drafting strategy book? Okay. This feels a little emptier than before. Something about... It feels a little emptier than before. Something about this aquarium is fishy. What would the hypothetical aquarium upgrades be like? I'm imagining one of them would be like it has a meal in it that's just... It always has a fish in it that you can eat for steps. I don't know, something about this does feel emptier. I do remember that crate partially in the light. If it removes crates, I thought it would remove that one. But you know, we'll see. More fish. The aquarium too. I can drop the storeroom here and remove another crate immediately. And since I have the shelter today, if I do my experiment enough times, I could just unlock all the doors. The hallway is upgraded. Huge. 2 triggers already. Anyway, bye. We're closed. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye, Wolfie. Bye. Thanks for showing up. Bye. Have a good time at work. I could draft the bedroom closet here. That's another upgrade. Or I could get the observatorium. Experiment. Silver key. This might be the actual good combo. This is the god combo. Another storeroom, or get the pantry for more doors. But the storeroom, guys. Listen. 4 crates already. And a battery pack. It's been so long since I've seen a battery pack in here. Okay, now I really need to get a sledgehammer and a broken lever. And I need to get the workshop. The spare bedroom. That's 5 triggers already. How much radiation do you think is already on the estate? Oh, but do I want... I'm thinking about it. It unlocks every single door. What if I want, like, the secret garden? It's been so long since I've last seen my son lost to this monster in the battery behind the storeroom. The contraption behind the slaughter. Do I have enough radiation to unlock the doors? I know like 15 triggers was like 40, 50 radiation. So maybe like 5 is just enough. It seems like a lot. 16, okay. Nuclear bombs. Legalize nuclear bombs. Alright. All the doors are unlocked. Literally, like, the first 5 rooms that I got were all upgraded. I'm gonna check the crate tunnel again. I'm gonna see if more crates have gone. Made a wish already. This is very step inefficient. Probably. Actually, I don't think it used steps to get down here. I don't know if crates have been removed from here. I could like wedge myself into here. I don't know. I feel like there were more crates on this side too. Guess I'll check once I've drafted a couple more rooms. A couple more upgraded rooms specifically. Attic. I could draft the Nook as well for another upgraded room immediately. Keep the streak going. Sure. Another crate has been removed. Your Honor, another crate has been removed from the tunnel. I could draft the funeral parlor for another crate. Another crate has been removed. Can't keep getting away with this. I guess I could take the room conference here. A crate hit the Pentagon. A freaking crate hit the Fenaries. Because it's a Pentagon, you know. The West Winged Hall. I did also want to try to get enough rooms to be able to do chess today. The Armory. I could get the conservatory also. Or the Geist bedroom. I do like the conservatory. I'll see the Geist bedroom again sometime. Got a rook. The clock tower. I want this to be more usual because I think there might be a sanctum key in there. The trophy room. Let's make it commonplace. Because I axed its gem cost, I'm pretty sure. And the funeral parlor is already commonplace. I wonder how, I wonder if I'm polluting my drafting pool too much by making too many things commonplace. Put the kennel here. I mean, gems are more so just a luxury at this point. Let's get the break room here, because I want to keep going. Another crate has been removed. You love to see it. I feel like ever since I upgraded this place, less and less items have been appearing for free. 14 inverted is 41, minus 1 divided by 20. That's 2. 40 divided by 20. That's 2. So, 20 plus 4, that's 24. Minus 1 is 23. Inverted is 32. Divided by 4 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7. Times 3 is 21. Inverted is 12. The classic 2 keys. The trophy room. Oh, but this leads nowhere though, which is sad. Maybe I could get a key card from the locksmith, but that's kind of hoping. Would it even be able to give me a key card? They're not going to make a key card, would they? Well, we can at least try to find out. Nah. The one time I can actually get the secret garden key. Well, that's fine, I think. We can do the funeral parlor puzzle, and then we can take a break in the break room, setting us up for next run. Box next to this box contains gems. Box next to this box contain gems. This is a false. The boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Well, this is false because only one box can have the gems. So which means these two might be true, which means this has the gems. One measly gem for drafting naught but the funeral parlor. Sad, I got a battery pack and everything. Battery pack storeroom pull. Yet another quick day. Yeah, you don't need to rub it in. You don't need to rub in my quaint cottage. I got greedy. Should have gotten more doors. Watching our allowance phase into existence yet again. Seeing the break room more often is also good because I get to do more billiard room puzzles, which leads me closer to the trophy. And I want to get those blue tents. I want a cool blue tent. I could do the final exam again. I already have the trophy. So let's get the trading post, actually. Do I have anything on me? I have a key card. What could I trade this for? Lockpick kit? Nah. Anything else in here? Nope. Might be able to get something cool from the trading post. Like maybe if I get a silver key, I could trade it for a secret garden key. Maybe if I get the gallery and I get key 8, I could trade that for something. Don't have an experiment yet. Get the funeral parlor here. Take the attic here. Shovel. Gem. Gem lever. Coin. Kit. Gem. Metal detector. And a bishop. The trophy room for more gems. No, I'll take the conference room for the doors. Because I want it to not be facing into where the funeral parlor is looking. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. Well, this has to be false because it contains the word gems. So which means this is true. This box has the gems. And this box is not empty. This box is false. False, false. The white box is true. We will open that later, after drafting the archives. Free money. Let's draft up first. Take the kennel. I did get a free shovel. Definitely want the laboratory here, so I can do more experiments. If I get the archived floor plan experiment, that would also be good. Freaky. Freaky. Did I put it in the packet? Oh, there's an experiment still going? Wait. Why does it say pause experiment? I thought this only showed up when I... Maybe I'm just losing it. Hey, archived floor plan. Oh, but they're not really good. I could add gold to my allowance. I could gain stars. What? Stars are just like rerolls for if I have the inkwell. I don't even get an observatory most of the time. Might add gold to my allowance. This is just a money farming day. Draft the archive floor plan. The storeroom. Give me more allowance. Checking if there's anything else. Shovel and a broken lever. I want sledgeling hammer. I want a worked shop. I can take the archive floor plan here. The bedding room. This might be the patio, so I'm not going to take that. It would have raised my allowance, but I'm not for that right now. Mailroom, I'll take this floor plan. Ah, the study. This helps me with chess. I can also use my gems to reroll. So what do we have right now? We have a bishop, we have a queen, we have a pawn in the storeroom. Could try to go for an office to get a king. Go back to the conference room. Three triggers already. I don't need to worry about... Is there something? Oh, key on the floor. Don't think I've found a key in this room before. I'll take whatever this is. The locked smith. Give me a secret garden key? It's probably just going to give me a silver key. That's fine. Ooh, that's very nice, actually. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it gave me a secret garden key. I quite like that. Definitely take the hallway here. I need to ensure at least one door. Oh, there's more. Key behind the little pedestal. Or not the key, a coin. Take the trophy room here. Get all these riches. Anything else interesting in here? We've got globe. Let's look at our trophies for a little bit. Exceptional architectural planning. I realized I didn't read out the description on the full house trophy when I got it. The collection's coming along. Ooh, security of the trove. I think the trove is nice. A pink box with a moon. Well, I wonder if it's true or false. What sort of information do you hold for me? There is no realm that flies the white flag. That is false. Because I know Morajai does that, I believe. Pink box with moon. Green handwritten. I guess handwritten green memo. And written green memo. No realm flies the white flag. There's the office. I don't mind drafting down here because I have a key card, which means I can get to the foundation. This ensures me a king as well, and there is a... Yeah, there is a knight in here. So we have a knight, a king, a queen, a bishop, a pawn. I think I need a rook still. Oh. 2 more coins on the floor. Let us spread the gold. I don't think I checked the mailroom, or not the mail, the laboratory mail, so I should probably go back there. Wouldn't hurt to see what this could be. The den. beneficial. I have a lot of money. I could get the commissary. Could give me like a sledgehammer. Yeah, I'll take it. Magnifying glass. I'm pretty sure that's the one I ordered a few days ago. Sledgehammer, sleeping mask. Just buy it all out. Give me everything. Okay, let's go to the Foundation. We'll pick up all this money first. And I probably will go back to the laboratory as well. Then I'll do the funeral parlor puzzle as well. It's always a nail biter when that box opens. Even more so that it's the funeral parlor. Precautions, precautions, freezer access and freezer access. From chef de camp. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday, I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. Hope I didn't mess anything up. Just a silly conversation between Chef DeCamp and Randolph. Not Rudolph. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive, and they are already accounting for normal variations due to the expected use in staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to use of furnace. To the use of furnace in close proximity. Ah, this is a hint for how I was to melt the freezer, but I just stumbled into it. Good that they hint at that, at least. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. What could be some other rooms that the furnace would affect, if any? As discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we'll be sealing off the entrance to Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. Not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering when given the likelihood of an investigation next month. And from Sinclair. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sinkman. Have you tried drafting it next to the napalm room? Well, we do have the napalm room, but that's an outer room. I don't think it would affect it that much. Maybe if it were like the first room I drafted. I should go to the bedroom to get my sleeping mask steps. Saw Jeans just booted up Tmod loader. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's have another look in the crate tunnel, see if anything else has changed. And Jinx is playing T-Mod Loader. Yep. No, I think the crates are still the same as yesterday. Don't think I removed any more crates. Scratch my arm. Itchy a little bit. Wonder why some of those crates haven't been removed though. Because there's like a couple near the front that are just sort of hanging out. Play me that familiar, mischievous tune. Crush me with the elevator. I pressed E on it. I pressed E on the lever. Ugh. You get an achievement for getting crushed by the elevator. No, that's a different game. Dig things up. Doesn't unlock the doors though, because for some reason it doesn't work in here. Still get a few money. Got a lot of money actually. I got 6 coins from that. A 1, a 2, and a 3. I should take the Nook because it has a rook. And I can get the secret garden here, which means I can still keep going up. Starve about 50 times per mission. I need so much ammo. Steve about 50 times per mission. I'll take the Nook here. The Nook for the rook. Give me a key. The nurse's station. Where were you before? I should take the workshop here, actually. Deep Rock Galactic reference. Take the workshop. Immediately craft the power hammer. Because I really want to see if there's anything behind that wall in the greenhouse. Reference to the friendly Glyphid from the Beast Tamer Park in Deep Rock Galactic. Yippee! What else could we do? I could make the burning glass. I can make the lockpick sound amplifier. I must make that clear because it did not sound like you got it. I saw Steve and I was like, there's no way he's not talking about the Rock Galactic. Wait, hold on. I just realized where the shoes are when you select them. Why is Simon clamping the shoe? Sir, that's not gonna help. I don't think that's gonna work, Simon. You see, this is actually a subtle hint to the fact that the running shoes don't have any crafts. How else are you supposed to craft a shoe? I don't think it's a shoe he's trying to craft. Not sure what it is, but it's definitely not a shoe. A trunk that I completely missed with more riches in it. I should get like a showroom and I can buy it all out. That would be awesome if that were to actually happen. I'm gonna redraw here just because I at least want to go up. I'm gonna redraw here. I have a key card. The clock tower, I could also just futz around with the clock tower. Take the exhibit. We're not getting that paper crown today. Unless I find some way to get on the outside. The greenhouse! But it's gonna be our last room. So I don't know. I guess the drawing room, would I be able to get it here? Maybe. I have a lot of redraws. It's probably fine. Or I could put the secret garden here. No, but the conference room is connected to the entrance hall. I think I just use a normal key here and fish for the greenhouse. Okay, now it shows up. This might be the greenhouse. I don't want to chance it, though. That's definitely not the greenhouse. That's the veranda. This might be the greenhouse. I don't know if I want to chance it. So many 1-gem rooms. I don't know if it's the greenhouse. Whatever. Take the chapel, see if I can draft it on the next rank. I really should have put the secret garden there, I think. Redraw here. Actually, that 2-gem room might have been the showroom. So that might have been a bad play. Getting the wine cellar here. Actually, hold on. While I'm in here, this number, MCCX III, this is 1213. I remember in that mailroom letter with the extra memos, one of the numbers, it said, one of the red letters, one of the red memos, said a safe code was 1213. And while I know it's not true, 1213 might still be relevant for something. I was wondering why 1213 felt familiar to me. That's why. Nope. One singular coin. One singular coin. Can't pick it, that's fine. Oh, the showroom. But I want the greenhouse, please. I guess the dormitory is also new. But I want the greenhouse. I want the grebe house, please. Yippee! The greed house. You always greed for the greed house. We'll dig up these spots. And we'll break this. Oh. The original gardener's notebook. She loves me not, she loves me not. February 1990 to when I get fired. This book is pissing me off. Oh, correspondence envelopes. They're red. Also, this is a door? Can I draft off of this? Yo! It's not a dead end anymore. Oh, and there's little cutout words here. I think I'm starting to piece something together. Is that it? Alright, well, let's read this. Shovel. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable, and accessible, so that they may be appreciated by both guests and family. That would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries, and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years I have served here as groundskeeper, and however many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. From Denny Ravane. February 25th, 1990. A few months ago, I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturalist. Through years of breeding and experimentation, I've successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Cinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I've poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep a gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. The 21st of 1990, 21st October. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I am aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I am reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really should have. January 8th, 1991. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. A fact that I found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber. A suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what we find. Oh. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. So if it does exist, then I am going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funny enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse and another 2 were installed in this secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Antechamber lever locations. Secret garden, Mechanaria? Great hall, secret garden sealed. Greenhouse, weight room sealed. It appears each antechamber door has 1 primary access lever in addition to redundancy in an addition location. The Mechanarium has a lever? March 10th, 1991. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have, in that time, gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal led me to believe that this chamber had remained sealed for many decades. Within it, I found a large vat and a copper still, their time-worn surfaces streaked with the creeping veins of oxidation and rust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. I'm unsure if these instruments can be restored to a working condition, but if they can, I may yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. Ah, so he discovered that little chamber in the trading post, and he employed its use to make moonshine. August 4th, 1991. At last, I've finally discovered a location of one of the north levers. It is deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer my capture. As anxious as I was to pull it, I decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Kristoff is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. Sinclair's Inner Sanctum. August 15th, 1991. There's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is only now 1 missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point, I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me, one way or another. That's all he wrote. So I suppose it really was Denny Ravain who was stealing the Baron's mail. She loves me not, she loves me not. What could this mean? This has to mean something. Loves me not, loves me not. This has to mean something. Pretty interesting that he made the gem flowers. So there's a lever in the mechanarium. Okay. Well, cool. Now there's an extra door in this room. Pretty neat. I'm gonna redraw here. Guess I could take the armory. Could buy this for the star. Could just spend my money. You know, now that I have the torch, actually. Oh, an aquarium here might be good. If I remember correctly, the crate tunnel had, like, unlit torches there. You think I could light those torches? This might be the conservatory here. It's surprising that we get the maid's chamber after I turned it to really rare. This isn't a red room. I mean, it costs a gem, so obviously it wouldn't be. Nope, it's the laundry room. Well, what can we launder? Keys? Gems? That's really it? Get another dollar stolen from me. Use a normal key. Definitely redraw here. The Great Hall is nice. The gift shop is also cool. Because it at least gets me through, and the Great Hall, the value of the doors won't be wasted. Still can't get any of this. Even though I knew that. Still worth checking. Okay, it said there was a lever in the mechanarium. How would that work? How many gear rooms do I have? The workshop, the laboratory. I don't have many. It'd still be like 2 doors though, right? Guess I could take it. Yeah, when there's 2 doors, they're on the sides. Oh. Never looked up in this room before. There's a big N. Wonder what that could mean. Don't want the solarium. This is a red room, which means it might be like the furnace or the, it could be anything. Do I want to take it? It might be the furnace or the lavatory. But if it's the weight room, that would be really good. That was the lost and found. At least I can get some items from it. A hall pass and some dice. Nothing too major. And it's shielded so I don't lose anything. Oh, plane. Can't pick it. Use a key. Don't want the library. I really want to get the showroom, kinda. Or just a room that lets me go through. Would be good. Spare bedroom. If that's locked, I can get the secret garden. It's been a while. Here's my last watering can proc. Do I want to bother with room 46 today? Probably not. Oh. Hold on now. Something's not right here. This grass is elevated. Hmm. It's not even the grass, it's just the green texture of the ground. The green of the ground. Hmm. Strange. Take the observatory. We have plenty of opportunities to do chess today. The ballroom, give me the archive floor plan. The librarium. A free treasure map. That's in the greenhouse. What if there'd be some secret buried treasure in the greenhouse? Like a super special, specific kind. I'll take the morning room here. Coin purse. Could help me out with acquiring money. What do I want to unlock? I guess it's one door either way. Take the classroom. And now I am out of keys, so if this is locked and I can't pick it... Yeah. Well. So the mechanarium has an antechamber lever. I'm gonna go do chess. I'm pretty sure I couldn't lockpick this, yeah. I guess I could change my gems into, into keys. Or I could turn my coins into keys as well. Well, let's see here. My voice is getting really dry and terrible. Coins and gems. No, let's do gems and keys first. And then let's do coins and gems. Just because I like drafting. Don't forget that there's a treasure in here. I'll bet Denny himself must have hid something in here. Nope. Just the usual stuff. All the more resources to get stolen from. Could take the courtyard. Or dig spots and unlocks the door. Psh, now you give me keys. Do I want to go to the classroom for this? I could get so many rerolls. I think it'd be funny. What would I even go for? The showroom? I don't even have enough money anymore. The cloister. It is more exits. I would be able to go onto the wing. Yeah, just forego all my redraws. All right. Forgive me if I'm clearing my throat so dang much. Could do the break room for a keycard tomorrow. That seems like a lot of effort, though. I'd rather just bump up my allowance immediately. Oh, the dormitory. At least I'm pretty sure this is. Yes. I just saw unfamiliar and I was like, ooh, this is new. The dormitory. Dormitorium. Got some school bags. It has paintings. Has a small globe you can spin. And has Drafting Strategy Volume 2. So let's write this down. Dormitory. As paintings. How many steps did I get from the drafting rooms that I've got? Drawing room, classroom. I think that's it. It just, oh, the greenhouse also. Actually, does it work does it work retroactively? I don't know. As Drafting Strategy, Volume 2. My type of room, the craft of the draft, shifting gears, no time like the future, flexing plans, and spreading your wings, and a word from the editor. My type of room, the categorization of floor plan subtypes. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve and craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue, we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room, whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum? Conundrum. Puzzle room, conundrum, eum. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface-level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. I shall also take pictures of these. The craft of the draft. Architectural Digest to drafting rooms. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designated for activities related to the academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. The library, the study. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Costa Rica. The mountains of Costa Rica. Academia. Costa Rica is academic. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know? The classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey. Grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible, as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Shifting gears. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as command centers for the estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. The utility closet in the pump room, and the boiler room here. Ducts, ducts, ducts. Three-way rooms split ducts into three ways. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. Neat. No time like the future. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than innate, immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set up yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. The sauna, the coat check, the freezer, and the furnace. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than the freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know that there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering the furnace or the sauna after drafting the freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you're carrying, and you will once again be able to use them. If you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering the freezer. Okay. If the freezer is drafted within a few ranks of the furnace, then temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Oh. I take a picture of that? Did not. Perplexing plans. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spreading your wings. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. Okay. I thought spread rooms only spread the same amount of stuff every single time. Because as far as I know, you only get 8 fruits for having a secret garden in the conference room. But I guess I was wrong. Good to know. Word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It is incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day, in turn, inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Luza T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. I had a profound effect on the way I viewed the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints illegible to all, especially ourselves. And our purpose? Why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Costa Rica University. Oh. Neat. There's a sync clock. Pretty interesting that this is how I learned that Costa Rica is an academic realm. It also has a pawn piece. I should write that down. It's a pawn piece. Even more chess. Let's draft our final room for today. The secret passage. Do I want to do security? What could be the archive floor plan? I'll redraw a little bit before I... Oh, the Great Hall. Ooh. 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 But the allowance is... And I'm not going to get to the antechamber anyway. I'm not going to get to room 46. I could actually fish for the throne room. I could fish for the... Because I'm going down there anyway. I realize I could fish for the throne room. Because I'll know it shows up when I see 5 gems. And it has a sanctum key. And I'm going to want to use that. So let's just do a little fishing. I could have also done the clock tower, I think. Might have been something in there. Oh. Oh. Wait, there's a limit. I forgot. Do we use our stars? Take the archive floor plan. Oh, it's the boiler room. Well, frick, I forgot about the limit. Up to 8 times, right. I thought it was just gonna let me keep doing that. Oh well. Let's just go back to the foundation. Let's do chess. Actually, it's going to be a bit of a long walk. And we're back. I realize I'm going to have to take the long way around because I don't have the reservoir filled up. That's fine, because I did want to test something. I suggested it earlier. Who knows? It might work. It never hurts to try. I'm going to see if I can light these torches. You can! There's something here! Foreman's log 621. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. Access tunnel. It might be this tunnel here that we're in. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. The tunnel. Always draw the tunnel while drafting in this room. Okay. The tunnel. Funny that I get the tunnel in the tunnel. Oh, is there something there? It seems like there might be some kind of light there. Look at those boxes. Look at how stacked they are. Look at how they are stacked, rather. There's gotta be something back there. That's just begging you to move them out of the way. Are there any other torches in here? Can I, like, light this up? What's this crate still doing here? I guess he's in the light, so he's immune. Alright, well, let's go do chess. I can finally... Chat, I need like a splash of cold water on my face. I talk so terribly. I can finally go over what I've been thinking and some of my findings. Okay, so let's first do chess. So the attic has a bishop. excuse me. The office has a king. The study has a queen. The storeroom has a pawn. Study has a queen. Storeroom has a pawn. The nook has a rook. And the treasure trove has a knight. Okay. So, this here, castle. I was thinking about it, was going over VODs, going over my notes, what I know. And I think this to be some sort of, like, word puzzle. I'm pretty sure I've filled out, I'm not pretty sure, I'm certain that I've filled out every single spot. Let me jump up to it. Where is it? I think it would be in the precipice. Yes. Based on what I know, off of Blackbridge Grotto, IOO, the cloister, X and T at the bottom, what I found in the secret passage, DR, one of the passports in the vault, there's a D there, and in the locker room, there's an X and an R, and it might be a stretch, but the kennel, the cat note, T at the bottom. I think this to be CIX, add, 6, tor, TOR, lore, LOR, et, ETT. Lore meaning word in Orion, et meaning east. Tor I was unsure of, but after reading the Rotunda log, the Rotunda description, Rotunda means clockwise room. So maybe rot means clockwise, which would mean tor, T-O-R, would mean counterclockwise. So, and CIX is Roman numerals for 109. So it might be 109, add 6, counterclockwise, word east. So that might be something. But another something is, it's the word castle in the chess room. Okay, sorry, there was someone in my room. Okay. Again, castle in the chess room. So maybe it's like, this might be a big stretch, but how do you perform a castle in chess? You take the king, and you move it to the rook. So maybe there's like something that happens when you do that? Maybe this is like a really big stretch, but maybe something happens. I'm also going to go back to the trading post and see if I can trade something. I can get something cool. Imagine it has a sanctum key. Anyway, hope you guys bear with my insane ramblings. Gonna go to the trading post. Gonna eat some fruit from the conference room. Yeah, at the secret garden today. Can everyone hear me? Can you guys hear me? It seems like you can hear me. It seems like my mic audio is taking it, but... Silver key, car keys. Silver key, salt shaker, dice, key, dice, prism key, silver key, silver key. They all want to give me a silver key. Gear wrench. I don't think I've had the gear wrench before. The hall pass has not done us anything, so... Trade the treasure map for the car keys. Trade the shield for the silver key. You can get a rabbit's foot. Trade the watering can for the prism key. I get a hall pass. Running shoes, trade for the foot. Get a compass. Let me see what the gear wrench does. Each time you draft a gear floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Can I like do that? Does that work retroactively? Well, it says when you draft it, so maybe it's when you place it down, so it'd be kind of useless right now. But would that activate if I were to like walk in the room? Have my apples. We got 10 gold from our experiment today. Gonna walk into the laboratorium. I don't think it works retroactively. That's fine. Okay. I could go all the way back to... Actually, did I even draft a break room today? I didn't. What would be a good place to end the day? Didn't get a coat check or anything. I think we can just end the day here. Save us some time. Actually, would there be anything that I could look at? No, probably not. Yeah, just end the day here. Another simple garden shopping center. One new room, the dormitory. We keep going because there's still more to do. Day 64. If you invert that, you get 46. We learned this. $75 in allowance. Almost a change. Guess I could take the shelter. A free experiment at the start of the day. The sooner we get it running, the better. Excuse me. Never really looked at the logs. Definitely want to remove a crate from tunnel. I could do more upgraded floor plans. I could do it while I find trash while digging. It seems like that doesn't happen as often as I'd expect it to. And the archive floor plan is dependent on a single specific floor plan. So let's just do this. The tried and true. We tried it and it was true. And I typically get a storeroom like right off the bat, so it should be fine. Storeroom. I could also get the nook here. That'd be nice. Like maybe I should have taken the workshop. That also seems like it would have been nice. Take the funeral parlor here. The hallway, the storeroom, and the courtyard are all upgraded. Take the storeroom. That's 3 crates out already. Let's go into the nook. Corridor, the servants' quarters would not help. This is a really pretty bad draw, so I'll take the corridor. The hallway has another upgraded room. Let's draft on the wing. Take the hall. Draft south, maybe get her ladyship's chamber. No, that's fine. Take the den. Could also get the clock tower. Could also get the storeroom for another crate. The clock tower kind of speaks to me though, because I also had another idea for what might happen. The fact that it brings so much emphasis on the time 1:30 makes me think maybe if I'm in here at 1:30 something will happen. I mean, there's been a waiting puzzle before. Ooh, there's a stopwatch here. What time is it? It's 8:30. It'll be so long until 1:30. I'm just gonna go take the stopwatch and go. Go, 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 go. Come on, Simon, run. Move faster. Drawing room. Conference room. Observatory. I don't care. Unlock it. Treasure trove. Boom. The kennel. Pet the dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just draft something. Draft something. The vault. I saw the tunnel there, but I really should have drafted that, maybe. Okay. We have blazed a trail. Let's backtrack. I don't have a shovel. Oh, I have to select this. I see. Let's take black today. I was wondering why no prompt came up at the start of the day. I was kind of getting worried. I have to select it. Understood. Getting the treasure trove in the vault. I should really get the storeroom today. Ink box with squiggles. Black prints. Ink box with squiggles. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Red memo. The previous box had a true statement. Well, this is red, so we can just brush it off as false. The inked well and the key. What time is it? Not 1:30 yet? Is there a clock with actual times written on it? Banana. Take another West Wing hall here. I might turn around now. Oh, the boudoir is also upgraded though. So I'll take that actually. Take it, grab the dice, draft off of it, I guess. The throne room, as expected. Definitely take that now for the sanctum key. And the king piece, so we can do chess today. Might as well pull this lever while I'm here. And now I will turn around. Noticing that quite a few of the upgraded rooms don't have many doors. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in game. The commissary, they have plenty of money. They have gems for sale. They do, it's even better. Buy the salt shaker, buy the shovel. Just buy out all their gems. The Geist bedroom. Nice to have it just tucked away in here. I could still get value out of the bedroom closet. But I draft it elsewhere. 6 crates removed. We have a rook. We have a pawn, certainly in the den. We have a king piece. In the throne room, we have a knight in the treasure trove. Do we have a bishop? Don't know if we have a bishop. We don't have a queen for sure. I could take the attic and get that bishop, but I'd rather not. Let's see what this is. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. The other 2 boxes are empty. Well, this is false, which means this is false, which means this is true, which means the gems are in this box. But I shan't open it yet. Ooh. I have more than 2 hallways. I'd like a hallway here, though, like a West Wing hall, or East Wing hall, rather. I guess the morning room doesn't hurt. The morning room is, like, really good, is something I'm noticing. Very good. The morning room is the best room in the game. Get the attic for the bishop. And I guess for the extra items. I guess. You know, the extra items are a convenience. My brain is locking in because I have an objective. I'm actually focusing for once. I want to get on the wing. I could draft from the foundation and still get the wing. Take the storeroom here. Still only have 2 red rooms. I guess 2 gems is better than none, so... Two gems are better than none. Pardon my grammar. What time is it? Not 1:30. I only care about 1:30. If it's not 1:30, don't talk to me. I think I'll draft off the throne room first. The throne room. I rarely take the kitchen. I guess I could use the steps. I have the salt shaker. I could just get a bunch of banana. That'll keep me alive. Might get the patio here. The laboratory is also good. The dining room is also good. Well, I already have an experiment set up. But I don't have a key card. There might be a key card in the laboratory. This is rank 7. I'll take it. Just for the chance of a key card. And I have a rabbit's foot, so it might happen. Just got an apple. I'm a little sad. And I really need that key card. Man, you're supposed to make me lucky. That was a distinctly unlucky moment. I can't believe this. Shrimply cannot. I should take the boudoir gem. I keep forgetting about it. I think I've forgotten about it quite a few times. Just go to the foundation. Just through here. Could also just take the foundation elevator down. In case I don't want to walk all the way down the front of the house. Ooh, I kind of wanted to draft down. I was kind of hoping I'd get the East Wing Hall here. The gymnasium is also okay. The dark room is also okay. These are like the same. I've already opened the funeral parlor, so no sense drafting more red rooms. No. No. Darn. Well, what? I can use my stars to redraw. If I want to be that greedy. I could take the study for the queen piece. Wait, what? We'd have a queen, we'd have a king. We'd have a knight. We'd have 2 knights. A rook, we'd have a bishop, we'd have a pawn. King, queen, knight, bishop, rook, pawn. That is all of them. That would be all of them? You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is like the only queen piece in the game, as far as I know. Was thinking there might be one in her ladyship's chamber, but I didn't write it down. Actually, is there a clock in here? Can I tell the time? Can the time tell me? There's a calendar in here. Yeah, there is a knight in here. I almost said there's a nook in here. Nook. It is not 1:30. It's not the time. Gonna go to the kitchen, eat the rest of my food. Then we're gonna go downstairs and do some chess. How many green rooms do I have? 2, technically. Take the 11 steps. Adjusting my volume on my headset. Could also wait around. I might just wait. I'm gonna wait in the clock tower for a little bit. Alright, and there's also a rook in here. Like how the ticking gets louder when you get close to a clock. Gosh, this is gonna take a while. Welp. I guess this is a waiting stream now. Nope. This is supposed to be a window capture, but it's my OBS. Is it? Hold on. Let me just add another screen capture. Window capture. That is not my window. That is not the window that I want it to show. Maybe I have to tab into it? No. Doesn't work. Let's try a game capture. There we go. Now it works. Let me get the text set up. There you go. Everybody, welcome to Waiting Stream. So, how is everyone today? How's everyone's day been? My day's been alright, I suppose. Maybe I should face to the clocks. Yeah. And now we can compare. And this is like the time that I was waiting for the the time lock save. Guess I could also write down clock tower sounds ASMR. Let me add another text. Can I center it? Alignment. Here we go, center. There we go. Enjoy the clock tower ambience, everybody. Alright, hopefully that waiting was fun. Hopefully you all found something to do while we waited. It's almost 1:30 in game. Hopefully something actually happens, because if nothing happens, I'm gonna be a little sad. Because I just waited for like who knows how long. 10, 15 minutes. Guess I can go over my notes one last time, see how many sigils. I have confirmed the Vera sigil. I don't know what other sigil I would open up first. I have the most leads on the Morajai sigil, I think. It's nearly time. Time could not move any slower, I don't think. Oh, Korrika is academic. I don't think I've confirmed anything else for Nuance or Morajai. Morajai might be windy. I don't know its modes though. I don't know what Korrika would have for the rays and the ray type. It's almost time. Just a few more seconds. Please, something happen. Please. I don't want to have been waiting here for 20 minutes. Something actually happened. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. Secret door! And it's right where that's pointing. That's awesome. Ooh. A lot of notes. Okay. I need to write this down. Blueprints. Let's go all the way to the bottom where the clock tower is. Waiting in the clock tower until 1:30. Reveals a secret room with some clocks and memos. All right. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. That's true, it's because it's blue. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So that's false. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing 7. This clock should not be set on the hour, ending in 00. So this clock should be set in 00. So the minute hand. You should be set on the hour. Time containing a 7. That would be 7 o'clock. This is already like a cool puzzle. This is not, I've not seen anything like this puzzle. I liked this. This is nice. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. So this clock should be set to something 7? Set to a time containing all different numbers. So this could also be 7 o'clock. This could be 7:27, 37, 47, 57. Well, let's say it's 7 something. 7:37. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this should be 7:57 or 7:07. Nope. $7:57, and they all go up in ascending order. So is it like this way that they go up in ascending order? In that case, this might be 7:07, because I'm not sure. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time on the hour. So then this would be... This could be like 6 o'clock? 6 on the hour? One, 2, 3, or 4. So this could be set to like 5 on the hour. 5, 6, 7:57. This clock's neighbors should be both set to a time containing 7. If they're going in ascending order, this might be 8. No, that's wrong. Time containing 7. So this has to be on the hour. This might be not... No, it has to be on the hour, which means it can be 7 o'clock only. Would it consider this like 12 and then 2, 3, 4? Would this be like 5? And this could be 6:57? No. This could be 6:07? And this could be 6:50? Oh, but this is all different. This is all the same number, though. But it has to contain a 7. And this has to be on the hour. Times will go up in ascending order. From where, though? From what side? From left to right or right to left? Clock that should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. In reverse order. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. The same as another clock in reverse order. Their times will go up in ascending order. 12, 5. This could also be... No, but this has to contain a 7. So this could be 7 p.m. and this could be like... No, but this has to be on the hour, so that should be 7 p.m. Maybe they go up in ascending order like this. So this would be 7, containing all the same numbers. But that would be 5:55. But that doesn't contain a 7. We could try 7:55. And then this one could be 5:57. And this could be like 1 flat, 557. That could be 6 flat. That's 7. This could be 750. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means 5 of them should be on the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them are on the hour. So this should be like 8 or 9. One, 5, 6, 7, 50, 5. This could be 8. Nope. Went too far. And this could be 9. Right? 1, 5, 6. Right? The times will go up in ascending order. Does it have to start from here? Because they all go up in ascending order. Oh no, this has 1. Right. So this will be 5 o'clock flat. Right? No? Is it backwards? Did I do it wrong? I think I might have done it wrong. I think it might be backwards. Let's set this to 5. Let's set this to 9. That's 8. That's 557. So let's set this one to 755. Let's set this to 557. Let's set this to, I guess, 550, because it's later. Maybe 505. 1. 57, this could be set to 6. That should be set to 7. 5, 505, 7, 6, 7. This should be set to 8. Right? That should be right, no? 5, 505, 557. This could be 555, but then this would be 555. Then should both be set to a time containing 7. This ends on the hour. That's satisfied. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 5, 5, 7. Yeah, no 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s. She's set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Yep. And the clocks are positioned so that their times go up in ascending order. So this might be 8. Right? Is that not right? Is that not right? 5, 505, 557, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, right, that's 755. That's my bad. I did not foresee this. Well, how many of these? 3 of them are not on the hour. They should all be set to different times. This should contain 7. I guess this could be 558. No, this could be 559. No, it can't be because it has to contain 7. And this has to have a 7 in it, so I assume this is 7. This should probably be like 6 o'clock. This also doesn't end on the hour, so I assume I could move this up to like 5:09. And I could move this 8. I could move this to 9 o'clock. No, but this would have a 1 in it, because that would be 10. So this would be 5:08, because then it would be 8:05 and then 9. 5:08. 8:05, and this would be 9. A sanctum key. Yeah, I got it? Did I get it? I think I got it. That was a cool puzzle. I like that. I like this puzzle. This puzzle is nice. This puzzle is very cool. I'm glad that my waiting wasn't for nothing. Okay, what else could we do? I should go down to the sanctum and use those keys. And I should go do chess. I should test the theory about castling. What could I do first? Might just go to the sanctum first. I mean, the elevator's right there, but I gotta. Take another long walk through here, up this way. I like the music that's playing. It was pretty cool. Cool experience. This game is a cool experience. Just noticed that some of these ridges are missing bolts. Hopefully that's not relevant later. So, we can confirm for Vera. And I don't know. We know Costa Rica has the academic modes. I assume Morajaya might be windy. And I don't know anything about Costa Rica. So I might just take Morajai because I think I have more information on this. So let's go typeset this one. The motes are spiritual. The rays are, that is the border. The rays are blistering with heat. And turtleback travel. And no, wait, these reach the, well, I mean, I guess I can confirm from the stamp. And it has the gear looking exterior. This one. Excellent. Splendid. Wowie. Tutel. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I'm still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. Morajai has pretty calm weather compared to this place. I did just take a picture of this. My memory is so terrible. Come on. I took a picture of this, yes. Look at that stamp, even though we have it already. Vera, more event. Oh, there's something over here. No. I saw that little light and I was wondering if there might be something there. While Morajai boxes were never as popular in Vera as in other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Veran people's devout respect of the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the pressed tile. Yes, this is the rotating one. Which I need to get them all pink, which means I need to get them all adjacent. Oh, don't want that. Finally, a pink-dominated box. Okay, let's get all these into the corners now. Okay. And then, like, this. How would I get this to work? Because I'd want something in the middle, and I'd want them to all be in the corners. Also, the music that normally plays isn't playing, and I'm a little concerned. Who knew the just pink box would get me so much trouble? So what I think I want is I want one in the center, and then I want one to each side. Kind of like this, but not like that. Hmm. It really was that easy. Another allowance token. I guess I could, like, fill in what I know for this. Morjai has the white border. I mean, I have to fill in the border last. What would the moats be? Don't know what the weather would be like. Maybe the weather would be windy. I know it uses the base ray orientation. I assume it'd be windy because they use sea travel. What would it be like? Militaristic, they don't seem like it. Metropolitan, I wouldn't know. Academic? Not sure. Industrial? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I guess we can leave. We can go back. We can attempt a castle. We have one sanctum key left that we need. Rush back down here. We'll test our theory, and then we'll call it a day. Now the music's back, kind of. At least the drums are. Guess I can look at the crate tunnel as well. Anything different about it? Not from a glance. Did that crate that had this stuff on it fall down? Yeah, this stuff's just laying on the floor now. Is there anything I can see? There's that. What could this be? That doesn't look like a crate. There's something there. We'll have to find out some other time. And this guy's still here. Our favorite box. You're not a crate. You're a box. That's why it hasn't been removed. Alright. Moment of truth. Will this work? Hi, Red. I see you stepping back into chat. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been well. You've caught us around the end of the stream, I think. We're just gonna test this one last thing, see if it works, and then I might call it. But I'm glad to see you here. Okay, let's see here. The throne room has a king. 1, 2, 3, that's 6. The study has a queen. The trove has a knight. Trove is a knight. The attic has a bishop. The nook has a rook. And the den has a pawn. All right. This is the stretchiest of stretches. But will this work? Oh, like I said, I didn't expect that to work. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. Wait, why did it put me back here? Wasn't I there? Guys, something happened. There's something. Secret zone! Unknown? I'm in the unknown right now. I don't know where I am. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is that place in the vision. Oh, hi. There's a guy. Castled clap. Yippee! Something happened. There's a bunch of more Ajay boxes. Well, okay. I do like me a good puzzle, right? So, this is black. Which means I need to get black in all the corners. Which means I need to do this. WTGB's huge progress. In Ares' court where the king now lays. Ares' court? Like Court Cloak Castle? Things are happening. Okay, so these move like that. Get that. Oh, what? Oh, right, it focuses on the majority. Turn it black. Move that up. Move it over. Turn it black. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Sacred hour. That must be 1:30 then. This rotates, this moves, this takes on the color. Will a youth approach with empty arms? These move north. Without gifts nor gold, nor mannered charms. I have to come here without anything in my inventory? Gifts nor gold? Exactly 0 gold? So these move north. Plop that at the bottom. Put that here. That there. Pop that at the bottom again. No, that's not good. We shouldn't do that. It was a bad move. You can't get the green in the middle, because if it's in the middle, it can't do anything. Move it down, move that up. Down again, move that up. Down. No, that just did nothing. I'm doing nothing. Up. Move it into the empty spot. Move it down like that. Move this down. Move that into the empty spot. Flying through them, clap. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. These seem pretty easy. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. This seems a bit more complicated. I need at least 2 of these to be... to be black. Take that. These move south. That makes that purple. That shouldn't be... That's not good. These move south. Guess do that. Do this. Make that black. Make that black. Put that on the bottom. Put that on the bottom. Right? No, these move south. Right. No, that would just move it up top. We don't want that. Oh, it actually, I do want that. A patient figure, a reckoning great. Both of these need to be black. Move that. Move this along to move that up. That's black now. Move that back up. Move this up again. Move it down. Move this along. That's black now. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. On a day with the Southern Cross? This rotates. Get that to be black. Move it along. This along, get that to be black. And in sky above, a brilliant sign. Okay. In Ares' court where the king now lays. This be the king. On the sacred hour that time-worn phase, at 1:30, will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms, with an empty inventory. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Last king of 8. Would it be this guy? I'm not sure who that would be talking about. Hi, Jess! You're stumbling upon this stream as we stumble upon something major. Major key. Glad to see you here, Jess. Last king of 8. Hope you've been well. A patient figure, a reckoning great. Not sure what that would mean. A sullen cross as 5 stars align. Southern Cross. And in sky above, a brilliant sign. So, I need to be here at 1:30 with an empty inventory on a day with the Southern Cross. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. That might mean I might get something from this if I'm here under those conditions and I look up. Oh. Oy vey. Okay. Well... Goodbye. Okay. So that is a big old checklist, essentially. it all mean? Do I have a break room or anything? Is there any point to me going back in the house? Get to the laboratory, but that's a security door and I don't have a key card. Which means I will not be able to get it. Okay, well, guess I'll just take the elevator back up and call it a day. Actually, can I call it a day on the elevator? I can. Alright. Let's call it then. The elevator audio just cuts out. Alright. That's something. Thanks for watching, you guys. It seems we have a lot more to figure out still. Well, not more to figure out, more to do. Hopefully we can get it done pretty soon. It seems like it'd require a lot of trial and error. Getting the stars, getting no items. Ah well, it probably shouldn't be too hard. For now though, thank you all for watching. I love all of you. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for Don't Starve? Yeah. Other than that, more blueprints on Saturday. And I think that's it. So I am going to think on this for a while. So I'll see you tomorrow. Doesn't seem like we have anybody to raid right now. So I'll just call it here. Again, thank you all for watching. It warms my heart that so many of you can come in and say hi. I'll be honest, I don't know how to feel after that. I'll see you guys around. Good night.